We're Sarah and Seunghyun, and today we're in Ubud on the island of Bali, Indonesia. This island has so much to see and do. Architecture, volcanoes, waterfalls, rice fields, tasty cuisine, and much more. Today, we're going on a unique tour of Bali, a day that combines the best of the Balinese countryside into one epic cycling tour. Let's go.
We were picked up in the morning by an air-conditioned van where we met Stone, a guide for the tour, who explained our itinerary. First up, rice fields, then a coffee plantation, a quick breakfast, and cycling through the countryside. Last, buffet lunch and cultural performance to wrap up the day.
We made it.
We're on this cycling tour and we're at our first stop.
Wow.
You see that?
Wow, look at that. Like 11 Rice Terrace. It is just stunning behind us. There's some locals working in the fields. I see why this is one of the top tourist spots to stop. How do you feel?
I feel the view's nice, and you can tell when there's a place with good views that people tend to build hotels and cafes around it. And swings around it too, apparently. There's a giant swing here right next to us. And I noticed as I look sideways, there are other swings on this rice field too. There's like a giant swing down there too. Now, I would have come here by myself too, like for a cup of tea or some coffee and just enjoy the view. And I'm really glad we came here. Good start of our tour.
Yeah.
Kind of look like green pancakes, like stacked on top of the other, and there's like water flowing in the pancakes. When in Bali.
Alright. Okay, we're at stop number 2. We're at a coffee plantation right now to learn about some local herbs and spices that grow here. Pretty excited. So this tree behind me, this is actually a coffee plant. And right now it just has blooms, but if you look closely, you can see the seeds, the berries that they later turn into coffee. We then learned about luwak coffee, a special kind of coffee we had seen all over Bali and in tons of travel vlogs. It's sometimes referred to as poop coffee because it's made with beans collected from the feces of the civet cat. These cats eat the fruit of a coffee plant and then poop out the center of the fruit, the coffee bean. These coffee beans are then gathered, cleaned, roasted, and made into coffee. They showed us all the different steps in the coffee process. So they have some coffee beans as they come right off the tree. And there's 2 layers they use a machine to remove. And then it looks like this really clean white bean. And finally they roast it, and that's when it gets that dark color that we're so used to seeing. Traditionally they use this big giant stick to pound the coffee and grind it.
It is the luwak coffee. It's the one from the animal. Cost is 50,000 rupiah for a cup. But for the rice, you get all of them as a pleasure. So that's for free. You can taste everything.
Talk about a table with a view. This plantation we found out is more known for other different types of spices, not just for coffee. But they have a lot of other things like ginger and coconut, turmeric. So we're gonna try some different teas and coffees.
To me, coffee tasted all the same. I'm wondering if this place will prove me different.
Thank you.
We got about 10 different kinds of coffee and tea over here in different colors. Very beautiful. So he just told me this is the tea side and this is the coffee side. And the teas already come with sugar in to make it a little sweet. This is the coffee side. This is the Bali coffee, coconut coffee, and they don't have sugar added to it. But these down 3 below are sugar added. So we're gonna try some tea and coffee.
I'm gonna try first the coconut coffee because I love coconut, I love coffees, and they said there's no sugar in this one. How do they make it taste like that?
Is it sweet?
It is sweet. It's sweet and it's creamy. Do you want to try some?
So you said this was good? Tastes like latte almost. Not as sweet, but very coconutty.
That one gets my approval. I think you'll like this one. Vanilla coffee.
Oh,
That
okay.
one's really good.
This one's good.
Which one is your favorite coffee and favorite tea?
I really like lemongrass and mangosteen. Vanilla and coconut coffee, they both taste good.
I like the coconut and the pure cocoa. For the teas, the lemongrass tea.
Wait, I don't think I've actually done coffee.
Oh,
Oh, it tastes like root.
it does, doesn't it? You close your eyes. I give you one.
Okay.
You tell me what it is. Your eyes are closed?
Oh, it's dirt. Ginseng coffee.
Wrong. Ginger tea. Mangosteen?
It's turmeric tea. And you had that last like groundy part of the turmeric too. Coconut.
Oh, good job.
It's easy.
I'm ready. Bali coffee.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, we're tied. 1-1.
Oh, it's sweet. Mangosteen.
No, it's lemongrass.
Oh.
It's not mangosteen. It's rose love.
No, it's mangosteen. See, so mangosteen, it's just sweetness and fruitiness. It was a tie.
Tie in the end. We'll have to have another competition later. It was great.
I think swings are a thing.
Well, this one has a trampoline. I don't think this is for the faint of heart, for sure. Bali is seriously amazing. We decided to pass on the luwak coffee. We read some things about how the civet cats are treated and how it's not really a traditional thing. It's more something for the tourism industry. So we decided to pass, but everything else was really nice. Highly recommend it. Back on the bus.
Stop here. We're at a restaurant to stop by to grab our bikes. And this place's view is amazing. According to him, we are 800 meters above sea level, and we can see the volcanic mountain that erupted 20 years ago behind us. Those black parts were where the lava came down on.
Our tour guide Stone gave us so much information about Bali, the religions, and local life. We just stopped off at a restaurant that the tour group owns, and it's just this stunning, stunning view. Perfect breakfast. We've had a great morning so far. You good?
Yeah, that fits. Oh, yeah. Right. I think this is the first part of the cycling. I think it goes on for like 10-15 minutes.
We're gonna get to go see some local villages, get to try some local food, so we're very excited for the day.
Yes, so it's not just cycling, but we have 2 tour guides with us that's gonna come around with us and then explain all the cultural things and places, including rice fields and you name it. So we're really excited.
Let's go.
Let's go.
The cycling portion of this tour was very easy, mostly downhill or flat sections without too much pedaling. Every 10 to 15 minutes, we stopped somewhere in the countryside where our guide would teach us about Indonesian and Balinese culture. Our first stop was a local village.
All right, so we're on a break right now. It's a good pace.
Okay. So you can see many houses located in the compound. That is the Hinduism temple, as I told you. And this temple, one of the biggest temple from this minute. So this is the main temple. Belong to Brahma, the first god. We consider the tree nearby the temple, youth tree, sacred tree. We call banyan tree. Normally the sacred tree or holy tree, they cover by the colors, the clothes.
Next, stopped at a traditional Balinese style house.
Yeah, there are only 6 people living in here. In my house, I living with 25 people.
So right now I'm in a local Balinese kitchen. We learned a little bit about the family here. They were kind enough to let us come visit, and you can see the fire behind me. And we learned about how they store the rice and how they produce food. Our guide is amazing. He's given us so much information about some of the economic differences between different families in Bali. It's very eye-opening.
Thank you.
Met the Banana Squad.
Yeah, but that's cool.
They're good salesmen.
Finally, we got to learn about the main industries in Bali, including rice farming and handmade crafts.
We're at the carpentry shop. The wood carving is not just one side, but in all 4 sides of the wood. Decoration for the house. That's a pretty good job. It's like almost as if it's like machine carved, but it's actually handmade all the way.
So we learned that a normal family home with no extra decorations costs about $6,700 US. You add carvings like the woodworker is making behind us, it can cost upwards to $40,000 US. Please come to Bali and take the cycling tour. Seriously, it's the best.
Thank you.
Oh, so you made it. We just got off the bikes and they greeted us with nice cold towels. So it's very refreshing, and now we're gonna go have some lunch.
Thank you.
We're back.
So I think it was as real as it gets. The local guy was explaining how it's just him and his buddies that run this show. Doing it for 10 years, he told us. So obviously he knows people in that area.
It was truly a great experience.
It was fun.
Okay. What's your head?
I mean, like, hey, if you pay me, I'd poop out coffee beans.
Seunghyun's future dream. Coffee bean pooper. Am I too quiet?